CNN has learned that Secretary of State Tony Blinken held a private call with the families of the 5 Americans currently detained in Iran. The huge news broke last week that 4 wrongfully detained Americans had been moved out of the notorious Evin prison, joining a 5th in house arrest there. It's seen as the first step in a deal between the United States and Iran that would include making $6 billion in Iranian funds more accessible to Tehran in exchange for their return home, a return that their families have been waiting for and fighting for years. Joining us now, 2 of those family members, Neda Shargi and Tara Tabaz. Neda's brother, Ahmad, and Tara's father, Morad. You have seen the criticism of the U.S. engaging in any type of talks or negotiations with Iran. I just saw an opinion piece by Bret Stephens, was out just yesterday in the New York Times. It was titled this way, Neda: "How much is an American hostage worth?" Republican Senator James Risch, he wrote this. I think you've seen his statement. He said, "While I welcome home wrongfully detained Americans, unfreezing $6 billion in Iranian assets dangerously further incentivizes hostage taking and provides a windfall for regime aggression." How do you respond to this?
Well, first of all, I have to say, I don't know the terms of this deal. I know others say they do. We certainly have never been briefed. So I'll start with that. And then, the question is, then what do you do? Do you let an innocent American citizen who's a father or a brother just die?
Actually, my colleague, Jennifer Hansler, she actually spoke to a U.S. permanent resident, another person who's still in Iran, Shahab Dalili, and she spoke to the family member. And the family member said, after hearing the news of your loved ones, said that they sent an email to the State Department and included this line on the bottom: "You are leaving my father to die." That is Shahab's son. In hearing this, you guys, you know how that feels. What does that feel like, knowing that there are more people that are still there?
It's absolutely heartbreaking. I think that it's heartbreaking for every family that has a loved one detained. And I mean, I know firsthand how painful it is having a father for nearly 6 years who's been wrongfully detained. But I think the details of that case should come from the White House. We only know our part of the details. That includes her brother, my father, and that's the depth. We don't know the rest of the details and who else is included in this deal.
Yeah. Shahab, one distinction, don't know if it makes a difference. Shahab is a U.S. legal permanent resident. He's an Iranian citizen. Your brother, American citizen. Your father, American citizen. And now their long road continues to try to get them home. Thank you both so much.